So one of the constant stories we constantly hear in the UK is that people who are disabled who can't work are then miraculously, as if Jesus himself worked in the Department of Work and Pensions, has come forth and just claimed, "Thou art can work, now go forth and work." And this has led to actual disabled people who cannot work being forced off their disabled benefits or receiving less than they actually need in order to survive. Now, this is a big problem because people who are disabled are probably one of the most vulnerable sections of society, and they need to be protected. And one of the things we can help them with is make sure they get enough money to live on. So, and I've said there are different people, and again, the disabled spectrum goes from people who will need constant care and attention to people who are like in the middle of it, to other people who are still disabled but still, can't work. I have a friend who is disabled. He can't walk. He's wheelchair bound pretty much all his life, and the problem for him is he can't sit in his chair all day. He needs to sit and lie down like half of the rest of the day. So if he wants to go out and find work, then he needs to find a company that will let him work a literally half day. But that and he's been unemployed 6 years now, probably more than that, 7 years now, since the last company that hired him closed down. So where does that leave people like him? And then there is such absolute no common sense in the decision making, because to apply, you've got to have a doctor's note. So an actual qualified doctor has said, look, this guy has no legs. Then the local job centre then declares, okay, come in and prove it. But they already have a signed signature from a doctor who has said this person has no legs. Then they're demanding that you come in and prove it. Now, I understand where this is coming from. I think this system was started with the best of intentions, but it is quickly spiraled out of control into a system that doesn't work anymore. And recently they are thinking of passing a system to reward people who work there, who pass these on the speed that they pass them. That is going to cause even more problems down the line. What they should be doing is punishing the people who forms or claims get rejected, or it turns out that there was wrong. Not the people who apply, but the people who are actually passing the application. They're the ones who should be punished, not the applicant, because they're the ones who are saying you are fit to work, you are not. Here's the amount of money that we say you need. So they're the ones that should be punished, because then that means that they are incentivized to do their job properly, rather than just go yes, no, yes, and rubber stamp them all like that. You need a system that will say, think about common sense for a second. How much does this person need? And go on. Now, I think that this is an entire thing that really needs a complete rethink of the system. Now, I don't know how you would do that. I generally don't know how you would do that. But I'd be interested to anybody who's out there who might have worked in the system or been through the system themselves. What do they think that the system might need to improve? I'd be interested in hearing and seeing those opinions. So that's my little video for today.